This is a lot of fatigue. It's a lot of private setting transmission, particularly with the holidays coming up. We gotta plead with people to not let their hair down, to be vigilant, social distance, face coverings, all the basic stuff that we know works.
All right, Jonathan Lemire, jump in.
Governor, as you just mentioned, the holidays are indeed upon us. I know you're urging those in your state to be careful, but we're already seeing, of course, a surge throughout the nation, including in New Jersey. There's reason to believe that we'll have another, even more so, that will come out of the Thanksgiving holidays as we head into the darkness of winter into mid-late December. Can you talk to us about if your state will be ready for that? Like, can you please give us an update on where you are in terms of ICU and hospital capacity and what you're doing to get ready for perhaps even more cases in the weeks ahead?
Yeah, Jonathan, good questions. First of all, it's gotten worse and it's going to get worse. So we got to be honest with folks that particularly with the cold weather, as you rightfully point out, with the holidays, this is going to get worse. Please God, it doesn't get to the levels that we saw in the spring. I think our peak hospitalization in the spring was 8,300. We're now at about 1,900, 2,000. So thank God we're not at those levels, but it's going to get worse. So we're both pleading with people to remember their personal responsibilities, especially when they're in private settings. We're shaving our parameters at the edges. We closed restaurants on the inside as of 10 o'clock last week. As I mentioned, the steps we're taking today. By the way, schools continue to be, knock on wood, schools continue to be a bright spot for us. There's transmission, but it's much less than any of us could have feared, and well within any expectations. But we're in for a rough ride. There's just no question about it.
Yeah. We spoke to a member of Joe Biden's coronavirus task force earlier in the show, and she said the first thing that the president-elect will do once in office is deploy the DPA to get nationalized PPE testing across the board, nationalized efforts against this virus. Do you think you will see a difference?
Listen, that will help, Mika. There's no question about it. Again, we have found common ground consistently with the Trump administration in our darkest hours. But what we have not had is a consistent, clear national strategy against this virus. And whether it's vaccine distribution, which we talked about a minute ago, whether it's the DPA and PPE and everything that goes with that, we desperately need that. We need a mandate on face coverings. It's basic stuff, but I would guess that goes a long way, even at this point in the development of this virus. That would be welcome news.
Yes, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy, thank you so much for being on the show this morning.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.